Shalom, back with part 5. Again, America has a bright future. Let's continue here. All right. Well, let's go to Job. All right. It's in the Old Testament, Job. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon it. All right. Who's that? Who's the destroyer? Let's find out. All right. Let's go to Job. Okay. Let's go to Job. 18 and 14, I believe. Yeah, his confidence shall be rooted out. We're talking about the wicked. All right, Esau, Edom, the tabernacles of Edom. All right, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle. All right, and it shall bring him to who? The king of terrors. Again, who is that? Who's this destroyer and king of terrors? Let's continue to find out. Let's go to Jeremiah 4 and 7. The lion has come up from his thicket, the destroyer of the Gentiles. You see that? All right. He's coming to destroy the Gentile and heathens, okay, which starts with the tabernacles of Edom, Esau, Edom, all right, wherever they're at. So you're talking about Amerikkka, Babylon the Great, because Amerikkka, Babylon the Great is sacrificial altar unto the Lord, all right? And we'll get into that in a moment. All right. So he's on his way. He has gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate. See that? So he's not coming back here with flowers and candy, is he? And hugs and kisses. No. All right. So he's not somebody you could put in a box and say, well, God is all love. No, he's more than that. And thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. There you go. All right. Let's do that. Let's go to let's go to Isaiah 66, 15, 16. What does it say here? For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come, right? He's sending his son. That's why we say Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's sending his son Yahushai, right? For behold, the Lord will come with fire. You see that? But what does he say in Luke 12:49? I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? See that? And Hebrews 12 and 29. The Lord is a consuming fire. All right? So let's get back to Isaiah 66. All right? So, for behold, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, will come with fire and with his chariots, what Esau, Edom, the white man calls UFOs. And they're here already. They're all over the earth. That's the curse that goeth over the face of the earth. All right? And we read that in Zechariah, the 5th chapter, verse 1 through 4. You can read. All right? For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. What's a good precept for that? Psalms 68 and 17. All right. The chariots of the God power are 20,000, even thousands of angels, and the Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. See that? All right. Back to Isaiah. Okay. To render his anger with fury. See that? Not love. Not hugs and kisses, not, flowers, all right? Candy, all right? To render his anger, all right, which is indignation, his righteous anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword, what is that sword? All right? And the Lord he's the Lord of hosts, which means armies. So he has many armies. The ICBMs are a part of his armies. All right? And he controls them. They're his. All right? He's flown over the missile silo sites, and he's turned on the computers. All right? And Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the military have freaked out. Okay? So they're his. He controls them. All things are his. What does it say? Proverbs 16:4. The Lord maketh all things unto himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. Right? All right? And we're quickly approaching that day of evil, are we not? Yes, we are. All right? For by fire and by his sword, all right? So we're talking about the ICBMs, all right? That nuclear fire plus the concentrated laser fire from the chariots. Will the Lord plead? That means bring judgment, right? As we read in Joel and many other parts of the scriptures, bring judgment to the nations. Plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. You see that? There you go, people. All right, let's jump to Isaiah 34. All right. All right. Yeah, let's give you an example. Let's start here at the top. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people, and let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, all things that come forth of it. For the indignation, which is righteous anger of the Lord, is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. See that? He have utterly, this is what's getting ready to happen, people. This is what the Battle of Armageddon is all about. He's the one who's mustering up the nation, for the Battle of Armageddon, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh's judgment upon the nations. All right? He's doing that. He's mustering the nation. He have utterly destroyed them. This is what he's getting ready to do. He have delivered them up to the slaughter. All right? So the Lord has them in the okie-doke. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. See that? And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. That's a mushroom cloud, all right, from the ICBMs. And all their hosts, all their armies shall fall down as a leaf falleth from the vine, as a falling fig from a fig tree. You see that? Now, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. What is the Lord's sword? The ICBMs. All right? That nuclear fire, plus that concentrated laser fire for the chariot. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold it, right? Look and see it. It shall come down upon Idumea. See? You know who Idumea is already, people. All right? Edom. Okay?
Strong's H123. Edom.
All right? Edom, the Edomites. Twin brother of Jacob. See? All right? Okay? He has to pay for his crimes against the Israelites. All right? And, against, humanity as well. All right? And the other nations have to answer for the same thing, what they've done to the Israelites. All right, so, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Edom, the Edomites, the white man, upon the people of my curse to judgment. See, they're the people's curse to judgment, the nation of Edom, the Edomites, the white people. The sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with the blood. It is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys and rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice, the Lord Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra. Basra is the capital in Edom, talking about America, Babylon the Great, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, Edom. All right, talking about America, Babylon the Great. Jump down to verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of his recompense for what? For the controversy of Zion. You see that, people? You see that? All right. All right, let's jump to, let me jump to something here. All right, I don't want to take this any longer than I could. I mean, there's so many precepts one can go to. Let's jump to Jeremiah, all right? Because I want to end this here in this this fifth part here. Let's go to Jeremiah 50 and 29, all right? All right. All right, call together the archers, all right? These are all nations that have ICBM capability. Call together all the archers against Babylon. That's talking about America, Babylon the Great. All ye that bend the bow. Again, all nations that have ICBM capability. And there are many nations that have that now. This is not the 1950s. This is not after World War II. We're in 2021 now, all right? Camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her. Recompense who? America, Babylon the Great. Her according to her work, according to all that she have done, do unto her, for she have been proud against the Lord Yahweh and against the Holy One of Israel. All right. Jump to Revelations, 18th chapter. All right. All right. Verse 2. All right. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils. You can read about that they're devils in precept is Revelations 16 and 14. All right. And the hold of every foul spirit and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. All right. Let's jump down. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. All right, be not partakers of her sins, that ye not receive her plagues. You see that? All right, that's not telling you to pick up and get the hell out of America, Babylon the Great. No, it's saying stop following her ways and customs. Come out of her churches. All right, stop trusting in Babylon. All right, stop going down to Egypt. You take counsel of the Edomites of this place, but not of the Lord, as we read in Isaiah, 30 and 1. All right. All right. They take counsel, but not of me. That's what you read there. All right. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities. All right. Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. In the cup, right, that cup of abominations, that cup of dreads, all right, which she have filled to her double, all right, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment give her, and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and I'm no widow, and shall see no sorrow. All right, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judges her. All right. Standing afar off for fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, talking about America, Babylon the Great, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is her judgment come. All right. Verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the God power have avenged you honor. And a mighty angel took a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and she shall be found no more at all. America came in with violence. She's going out with violence. All right. All right. And for thy merchants were great men of the earth, and for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And in her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints, talking about the Israelites, and he was Latino Americans of the northern and the southern kingdom, and all that was slain upon the earth. All right? There you go. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.